don't blame you. For what?
I think that for democracy to flourish, only people who can accept the pain of defeat should participate in an election.
Tinubu did not, however, accede to Wike's call that funds expended on
and the demand you made for refund. I owe you nothing.
Greetings everyone wherever you are watching from. This is the beginning of the end of Nyesom Wike, the Rivers State governor. Allegedly, he enforced and promoted the February 25th presidential election rigging. Allegations included he ran errands as errand boy for Tinubu, and they added the worst rigging in the history of Nigeria's elections. According to a few numbers of undisclosed sources, Nyesom Wike was advised not to engage himself in the election rigging, that Bola Tinubu will deny him after he won. He is not a reliable fellow in the issues of politics. Notwithstanding their reasons, Nyesom Wike, who was loving and dying for power, did not heed to the intelligent advice from the sources. The circumstance today surrounding Nyesom Wike and Bola Tinubu cannot be seen as supposedly a shock to the fellows who understood the president-elect operations because they knew him from home, but indeed was a big shock to Nyesom Wike, who's just got his first good morning salute from Bola Tinubu, who intelligently played Nyesom Wike, a graduate of law, as the case might be.
We cannot be
from Tinubu to Wike, I owe you nothing. This was a big slap to Wike's face, as Wike didn't get the money he was expecting from Bola Tinubu. You may want to learn why Tinubu versus Wike are today's cat and the rat at war, as the angry Nigerian youths renamed them. Watch.
Funds.
President-elect Bola Tinubu yesterday faulted Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike over his request for federal government's refund of money spent on the construction of federal roads in the state, saying he owes the governor nothing, stating the demand you made for refund, I owe you nothing. It's your road, you're the one living on the road. I commend your effort and you will lobby me to collect. Here's some, as you make people create excitement and development across the state, we have something to look forward for Nigeria. You and I will discuss that not expected debt. Tinubu was in the state to inaugurate two projects executed by the state government, however described Wike as a dependable ally. The president-elect further insisted I won the presidential election fair and square. Errands correspondent Andy Omano has the rest of the story.
The president-elect was full of praises for his host, Governor Nyesom Wike, for insisting on a president of South-South extraction during the last presidential election, describing him as a principled man. The former governor of Lagos State insists he won the presidential election fair and square, despite the avalanche of litigations against the results declared by INEC. He says his invitation to commission the 12th flyover constructed by Governor Wike's administration in 4 years is another way of building bridges across political divides in the country to ensure national unity.
Today is another way of building bridges. We cannot be overstated the need for Nigeria. It is on the strength of your character that I stand to fulfill the promise I made during the campaign to you.
Tinubu did not, however, accede to Wike's call that funds expended on all the 12 flyovers be refunded the state to encourage other states to do same for the development and convenience of their residents.
And the demand you made for refund, I owe you nothing. It's your road. You are the one living on this road. I commend your effort. You have to lobby me to collect.
Right, a lot to chat about. Dr.
The first issue seemed to be the visit, the invitation, which we tried to comment on yesterday. And I said, from the point of view of law, Nyesom Wike can declare state holiday. Section 12 of the Public Holidays Act of 2009. So within the purview of the law, yes, he can declare a public holiday. But declaring a public holiday to receive the president-elect, I made the point yesterday. What is the motive? Is he trying to ingratiate himself to the president-elect? What is he looking for, really? But the president-elect clarified that by saying, he had made a promise that, okay, he will come to Port Harcourt someday to come and commission projects. Nyesom Wike, having made the commissioning of projects a major highlight of his exit season from his position as governor of the state. But just one point to be made here, which is that, look, the people of Rivers State, they've now had 2 public holidays in 1 week. Is there anybody who is going to calculate the cost of 2 public holidays in 1 week? First, May 1, the federal government public holiday, sanctioned or allowed by Section 4 of the Constitution. And then the second public holiday chosen by the government, enabled by Section 12 of the Public Holidays Act. What is the cost? What is the meaning for the people of Rivers State?
Dr. Ruben reinstates that one knowing his boundary when he hasn't been inaugurated and installed as the president is essential. Anthony Q. Kibri's Got Talent.
Number 2, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is president-elect. I think maybe he too should moderate his enthusiasm. There cannot be 2 presidents in Nigeria at a time. The president of Nigeria, as at this moment, is a man called Muhammadu Buhari.